So what's that mean, man? The first thing you got to be as a man is you got to be strong. If you're not strong, you're not a man. You're just a male. And the second most important thing to be a man is you've got to be kind. Because if you're not kind, you're not a good man. And the world needs good men. But if you're just kind, then, men that aren't good men, the bad men, if you're just kind but you're not strong, you can't be good. You can't stand up for the injustice. You can't oppose the wicked. You can't uphold, all the good moral things in the world. You are not going to be able to put up a fight for the kindness that's needed. Because sometimes you're going to have to go up against bad things to make sure the good things happen. But if you're not strong, you'll get crushed by the bad things. If you're not strong and you can't fight back, you're just going to get walked all over. So the first most important thing to being a man is that you're strong. Because if you're not strong, you're not going to be able to be kind. Because there's a lot of people out there that aren't kind. Very important, man. Gotta be strong first. Because life isn't gonna be easy. Life is gonna be very hard, and it's brutal, and it's full of evil, wicked people who will murder you and steal from you. And if you don't know how real that is, it's just because you didn't grow up in certain neighborhoods. You probably grew up in a higher income bracket that protected you from knowing how real all of those things are. But ask anybody who grew up in poverty or grew up around it. There's a lot of bad things happen where people don't have money. There's a lot of bad men. But aside from that, there's just a lot of bad in the world, period. Even if you grow up in a perfectly protected household, you're not protected from unforgiveness and anger and bitterness and resentment and arguments and rage and violence. Rich people hit their wives too, so that's why it's important to be a good man, so that you don't be a part of all of that. But you're going to need to resist all of that. And to resist all of that, you're going to need to be strong. You're going to need to be strong. That's the most important thing to be as a man, is you got to be strong, because the people around you are going to need you. There's going to be weaker people around you who can't stand up for themselves, and they're going to need someone who's strong to stand up for them, but is good, so that they stand up for them in the right way, and so that they know to stand up for them. If you're not a good man, you're not going to know when to stand up for people, But also just within your own family. Just within your own family, man, your wife, your kids, things start going wrong. The pressure of life is crushing and it's scary. And they think everybody's about to go under, man. We just can't make it. It's going bottom side up, You're going to need to hold your emotions. You're going to need to hold that, even though all these waves are crashing around you and everything is just going the worst possible way and nothing's going right. They're going to need you to hold fast in yourself and to reserve all those feelings and emotions and all that stuff that everybody tells you it's okay to be soft and be gentle. And no, it's not. Because in order for them to be able to be soft and gentle, for all these things to even exist, they need a rock to hold to. They need something strong to hold to. They're going to need you to ground them. When all the waves are crashing around and life is crushing, they're going to need to be able to hold on to you. You're their anchor, You're their anchor, and you can only be the anchor if you're strong. You're going to need to not crack under that pressure, because life's going to put you under pressure, and you're going to need to be strong. You're going to need to be strong, man. You're going to need to be strong. You can't be up in your feelings and crying about this and that and this was hard and getting down on. You're going to have to be strong, because life's going to be hard. And if you're not strong enough, it's going to crush you. And if it crushes you, it's sure going to crush them. And you need to be strong enough to make sure that it doesn't crush them, to give your kids a chance, so that your wife cannot be crushed, so that she can be loving and compassionate and fill your kids with love and confidence and all the great things in life.